people are going too far with these secret passages. I mean, I think the secret areas are pretty much as massive as the visible areas, so I wonder why no one sort of gets suspicious. You can understand small hiding holes, but when half the building is a secret area, yeah, it's someone's gonna notice.
Mr. Tong, you knew my brother Paul Denton.
Yes, a reliable man. So your kill switch has been activated.
I feel fine, but it's been over 16 hours.
See how easily our technologies turn on us? The more power you think you have, the more quickly it slips from your hands.
Can you do something about it?
That will depend. You, like your brother, are an extraordinary piece of technology. I never pass up the chance to try a new blade, but I fear at the crucial moment I may lift up my arm to strike and you will twist free of my grasp.
In other words, I'll owe you a favor.
Indeed, as will your friend Mr. Jacobson, a man of much useful knowledge. He arrived in Hong Kong shortly after you did. I was forced to keep him in custody until I could verify his identity and his loyalties.
I assume he checked out.
I believe he is sincere. Now, go down the stairs to the operating platform, and I will examine your systems.
I actually remember quite a funny bug about this. We got a key to Chuck's apartment from here. When you move around during the operation, you would actually take so much damage that it would kill you.
Stay right there.
It's supposed to be such just an examination and switching of the skill switch. But I remember hitting a bug when that lightning strikes at you, it would kill you.
Success! Come back to the control room.
That was easy. Well, I guess if you can just flip it on, you can flip it off.
That's it.
A simple switch, as they call it.
Have you heard about Paul?
Your friend informed me. A courageous man, your brother.
I plan to make sure he didn't die for nothing.
We will try. Unfortunately, nothing is certain in politics.
Quick and Chen declared a truce just a few minutes ago.
A good bit of diplomacy, I admit, but it won't hold. Not with the sword left to be fought over.
I think they'll be slow to anger with Maggie Chow out of the picture.
No. In their system, the sword is a doomsday weapon, a temptation. We must recover the ramen coating from VersaLife and make it available to both triads.
So that's all you expect in the way of a favor? A little corporate espionage?
The first of many favors. Remember, I saved your life. Now pay attention. The VersaLife elevator north of the market will require an employee number. Try 06288. Once inside, find Mr. Hundley, the shift supervisor. He can be persuaded to give you access to the labs.
Hundley.
You will find him receptive. He is the corrupt official who sold the Red Arrow the technology to begin with.
I'll find the ramen coating, but I'm not your henchman. I'll help you as long as we have a mutual interest.
If you choose to fight Majestic 12, you will need an ally. We will have a mutual interest for some time. In fact, I took the liberty of setting up a computer account for you. Login JC
Yeah,
Digley.
that's a
Password
massive
Sanctuary.
favor.
Feel free to use the machine in my office.
You must be JC. Tom will see you now.
Well, we're actually in, yeah. We're in full health because we have the regeneration augmentation. Bioelectric energy is the only consideration from this point on. I don't Mid packs are simply slow to use. They're not that good.
You took a big risk following me here. Thanks.
When you believe in something, you've just got to do it.
How'd you find Tom so quickly?
Turns out I knew him all along. tt_undernet.0924.243.886. I posted a message to the board and he contacted me himself.
You talked to Jaime before you left?
He told me you wanted to use him as a spy. I don't know. Pretty dangerous, isn't it?
Maybe. What do you think?
Jaime was scared. Simons is on a witch hunt for traitors.
They probably suspect him because we're friends.
Exactly. But he told me he's going to stick it out because you think it'll help.
I hope he's smart enough to know when to get out. Did you ever dig up anything about this Daedalus character? I'm still hearing from him.
Actually, I did, sort of. Crypto says Daedalus was supposedly a government AI project, also known as Echelon 4.
Supposedly?
I'm getting this from anonymous crypto boards. Daedalus was supposed to be the old content recognition problem in surveillance. It was a program that could search all the terabytes of intercepted messages for subversive content.
So, what happened?
Never panned out as far as I know. The problem was just too hard. They blew through a lot of taxpayer money, but finally had to scrap the whole project.
So the thing that's talking in my head is, what, resurrected AI?
I wish I knew.
So it might not be a hacker. Big size. High explosive ammo. How much do we have? Eight. One or two will destroy a robot, so... And the explosion radius for the weapon is actually quite large. Larger than grenades, easily. And it can be used now much more. They'll explode on heat. Yeah, it just doesn't feel the same. We need the energy though. Good for opening doors. We possibly could use a rebreather. I don't think we'll take one. Something like possibly could use is a bit too vague to invest inventory space. It has to have an actual use. Verse alive. Infiltrate to corporate espionage. Shouldn't be too hard.
While you are here, observe the long...
Yeah. I can read from a paper too, pal. Not impressing me.
I told you, bad people around here.
What was the good? What the hell was the passcode? Yep. No idea. 0628.
If you need help, talk to one of the receptionists. You do not require a security pass to visit the first 3 levels of offices.
Welcome to VersaLife. We make tomorrow look like yesterday. How can I help you?
I'm looking for Mr. Hundley.
He's upstairs making his rounds. Look for a man in a black suit.
Thank you.
We're all out of company brochures.
Late night.
Okay. I think we can handle corporate security if trouble arrives.
You work at Cyanics? You look like you could have the gift.
Because I wear sunglasses during night and dress up in a baggy dark trench coat. I'm mainly looking for something of interest like a data cube. Not gonna break into every computer here. Some kind of a key or data cube is probably the likeliest. Something of interest. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything. And here it is. You know, actually we need to hack it. Because if the game gives us a login code, it means it's a temp security pass. It means it's a lot critical, likely. So everyone has to have an access to it somehow. So we need to find Handley, the shift supervisor. Where
So much for the schedule, right, mate?
The schedule? Yeah, sure.
It's swell to miss a day of work, but they bloody hell better push back the delivery. I know I won't be done.
Is that
They'll
supposed
understand.
to be Irish?
At least the super freighter's on our way to America. No more special agents nosing about up here.
Special agents?
You know, the ones in the suits with grey skin. Eyes tattooed on the backs of their necks. I'd sure like to know what was in those tanks to make them so uptight. Didn't get a jot of work done today.
Okay, again, it's something of interest. Okay, there's an actual worker here, so that's odd. One guy working late.
What?
Just looking around.
People are trying to concentrate.
They keep you up here pretty late.
That's because they don't want people looking over my shoulder.
Why not?
Huh. I guess it doesn't matter what I say anymore. It's because I falsify all the records, okay?
They probably don't want you telling people that.
So, I don't care. I figured it out today, how they do it. People with my job got the Great Death. In a couple of weeks, I could be in a camp. I could already be sick.
Why would they do that?
Whatever's in those labs, stuff goes in there. Instruments, military personnel. None of it goes on the record. Iverson had this job, that's why he got sick. Chang, Kylie, Watts. Now it's me.
I'd really like to check out those labs.
You some kind of spy or something?
Does it matter?
If I get you down there, can you do something for me?
What's that?
Hundley, kill him. I bet you could do it. You guys have ways to keep from getting caught. I can give you clearance.